beautiful, young, first-grade teacher, bride-to-be. She's viciously stabbed 20 times, at least 20 times, including in the back of the neck, the back of the head, and it's bizarrely ruled a suicide.
In another blow to Josh and Sandy Greenberg's ongoing efforts to find justice for their daughter Ellen Greenberg, the Chester County District Attorney's Office announces that they cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt that a crime was committed when their daughter Ellen Greenberg died from 20 knife wounds to the back of her head, neck, and chest. Due to this, the investigation into the death of Ellen Greenberg is now placed as inactive.
Did I mention the bruising all across her body? Did I mention the bruising along her strap muscle? Classic signs of strangulation. So wait, let me understand. She wasn't just stabbed 20 times, including a slice that cut the dura of her spine, her spinal cord. She did that to herself? Are you kidding me? Joining us, Dr. Kendall Crowns, a renowned chief medical examiner in Fort Worth, star of Mayhem in the Morgue, and lecturer, Burnett School of Medicine. This was a 10-inch kitchen knife. I'm curious about the angle. Was it from up to down, right to left? What do you make of the weapon, and what can we learn from it?
So, looking at the stab wounds, it appears that several are superficial, but there are important ones that go very deep, one getting the aortic arch, one getting the liver. The length of the blade, it can be shoved in because the skin is elastic and can be pushed further than the blade is deep. But the main one that is really upsetting to me is stab wound T, which I have a demonstration knife here, but it's entering into the back of the head and going kind of into the cervical spine and hitting the epidural surface of the cervical spine, which is meaning it's coming in contact with C2, which would instantly make her a quadriplegic. So some of the photographs you've shown of the neck shows hemorrhages of the neck that would be like someone grabbing her by the neck and putting pressure on her neck. That could be a strangulation. And the problem is often with strangulations is they incapacitate the person, but they don't keep the strangulation going long enough to kill them. The person comes back alive, the individual panics, and then looks for another method of killing them, often a knife, because they're very available in the kitchen, and then begins stabbing them. Some of them are shallow and some of them are deep, but the one that goes through the neck into the cervical spine would have incapacitated her immediately. And she shouldn't have been able to stick a knife in her chest after that because she wouldn't have had any function to her arms or legs or anything at that moment. So it's very, very suspect. To me, it's not a suicide. At best, I'd say undetermined, but it really looks like a homicide to me.
I think many of us are shocked, surprised over this because none of us really saw this coming. I mean, I don't guess we should be surprised, right? Because, you know, you missed one manner of death there. You know, there's 5. You've got suicide, accidental, you got homicide, you got undetermined, you got natural. They also visited undetermined in this case for a bit. And guys, I got to tell you, I worked for the coroner in New Orleans. I worked for the ME in Atlanta as a senior investigator. Fellas, I have never, in the totality of my career as an academic and also as a practitioner in the field, I've never seen somebody jump to 3 of the different manners. We've only got 5 to choose from. So over the course of all these years, they vacillated between all 3 of these at one point in time or another.